Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Chika. If this is your first time here, if not, then welcome back to another YouTube video. So in today's video, I'm going to be giving you some appropriate first date questions that you can ask on a first date. Sometimes myself included, I've been on dates where I ask questions that are too deep or irrelevant. So yes, on the first date we tend to be very nervous. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you a few questions that are on the fence, not too deep, not too crazy. These questions will also give you insight on the person on the opposite end of the table, or beside you, or under you, wherever. You get my point. I don't know if I've said this before, but please guys, consider subscribing to my channel. Give this video a huge thumbs up. Of course, let's get interactive in the comment section. Follow me on all my social media platforms, they'll be here, and let's get into this video. Very first question you want to ask on the first date that is very appropriate is background. Now when I say background, I mean the person in question, name. Of course you already know the name, but still, like, go further to ask the name, background, family members, where the person is from, what tribe, if you're in Nigeria, or if you're elsewhere, just basically where the person is from, what the family is like. Is it a nuclear family? Is it an extended family? Basic stuff like that. Background question. This is the most important and most appropriate question to ask on the first date. So the second question to ask on a first date is, what do you do for a living? I know that this question, sometimes people see it as inappropriate, but I don't see anything wrong with it. Like, if you're not doing anything shady, then you shouldn't feel bad about saying or voicing out what it is that you do for a living. Ladies, men, when somebody asks you what you're doing for a living, it doesn't come, you don't need to have your wall up, except you're doing something shady, which is totally fine if it's you, like, that's your own issue. But like, still, it's nothing. I don't think there's anything wrong in asking someone what the person does for a living. So the third question is, what do you hope to achieve in 5 years time? Basically saying, where do you see yourself in 5 years from now? I know this sounds like an interview, but what is the first date in the first place? First date is trying to get to know someone by asking them questions. First date is not about eating. First date is not about drinking. First date is not about taking pictures. First date serves as a form of interview in order to know the person you're trying to get involved with. So I feel like you should ask the person where the person sees himself, in 5 years from now. It's not an inappropriate question. In fact, it's very appropriate. So then you know if the person is in line with where you see yourself 5 years from now. Do you understand? Okay, for example, you're asking a guy, where do you see yourself 5 years from now? And he's telling you, oh my god, I see myself popping champagne in a bar, like running a club, live traveling, and it's not mentioning anything in form of like marriage, in form of like career, planning, stuff like that, where your mind is going. This question helps you understand that you and this person are not on the same boat, you're not going to the same place, and it's totally fine to just end the relationship or switch it over to friendship, whatever it is that you want to achieve. Third question is, what kind of music do you like to listen to? Now, psychology says that you can know at least 50% of a person by knowing the type of music they listen to. And this is the honest truth. So yeah, you need to know what kind of music that person likes, and this will help like kind of give you an insight on the person you're talking to. The fifth question is, what do you like to do in your free time? In other words, what do you do for fun? Like, what are your hobbies? I mean, if you know what somebody likes to do in their free time and you like to do the same thing in your free time, then you guys obviously have something in common, which also gives you like an insight on the kind of person that this person is. If someone says, in my free time I like to sleep, then there's a chance the person is very boring. If someone says, in my free time I like to go to party, in my free time I like to go to clubs and stuff like that, then you know that this person is an outgoing person, this person is this. All these questions help you know the person better. Very much so. Like, it's so important to ask questions on the first date. Don't just go there to eat. Don't just go there to try and score your way to get the girl into your bed or whatever. It's important to get to know each other. Now, if you're not subscribed to my channel and you've gotten to this point of this video, please, I'm begging you in the name of anything it is that you hold there, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much. This question is, what is your genotype? Listen, I don't care. At this point, I don't care what anybody has to say about this particular question. It is important to know the genotype of a person you are with. I'm not saying you guys are getting married today. I'm not saying you guys are getting married tomorrow, but still it gives you like, it stops you from daydreaming. For instance, you're dating someone, you're on the first date with someone who is AS and you're AS as well, and you're already daydreaming about your wedding dress and stuff like that. These kind of questions help you cut off such thoughts and maybe divert the relationship to a friendship or whatever. I've been in a relationship. I was talking to a guy for more than 6 months, almost a year, and then I found out that we do not have the same genotype. I was crushed. Although we've not gone too far in the relationship, but still it still affected me. So it's important to know the genotype of the person you are seeing. Question number 7, this one is pretty basic. It's what's your best color. I mean, it's important to ask the other person questions. It makes them feel like you're interested in knowing them. It makes them feel like, oh, this guy is really paying attention, this guy is really paying attention, if you know what I mean. So please ask what the best color is. Even if you, I'm not saying, even if you're not using it for anything at the moment, but still, like, asking someone their best color kind of stems up questions, kind of stems up conversation. Like if you ask me, for instance, what's my best color, and I say my best color is black, you're gonna be like, black? Really? Why? And then a whole conversation starts from that question, instead of just sitting there pressing your phone and looking like a dummy, or sitting there and waiting for food to come, whatever. I'm not attacking anybody, but these are basic questions that stem up conversations, that bring up conversations, if you know what I mean. Question number 8 is, what are random facts about you? Like things that people do not know that you like, but you actually really like it. These things are very cool questions to ask. This kind of questions bring up conversations, which are very important on the first day, because you don't want to be boring. You don't want the other person to be boring as well. Even if someone, especially if someone is not the talking type, questions like this help them open up more, if that makes sense. The person could say random facts about me. People don't know that I love to watch cartoon, and maybe you're seeing the guy, a full grown man, saying he loves cartoon. It makes you like warm up to him more. I don't know if that makes sense. It makes you like, oh wow, this guy is really unpredictable, he's really cool. I like the fact that he likes watching cartoon. It shows that he's a kid at heart, which is very amazing for someone that you want to be in a relationship with. These questions are questions that are very important on the first date. Okay, question number 9, who is your role model? I feel like just the same way you ask someone what's your favorite music, when a person tells you their role model, you can actually see the kind of person that they are. If for instance this guy says my role model is who am I going to use for example now? My role model is Terry G. You should know that this person is low-key cray, if that makes sense. Do you understand? It's like different things for different folks, but I'm still saying, like, when you know someone who someone looks up to or something, you kind of know the kind of person that they are. If your girl is like, you ask a girl who's your role model, she says something like Genevieve and Naji, she says something like Omotola, you know she kind of tell the kind of girl that she is through her role model. Last question, which is like one of the most important questions, one of the most basic questions, is like, what is your favorite food? I mean, these questions like bring up conversations on the first date. What is your favorite food? And like for instance, if you ask me what's my favorite food and I say something like watermelon, you're going to be like, eh, are you serious? How come? The conversation starts from there. You guys laugh, which is very important for a first date. So these questions, I hope that these questions help you on your first date or wherever it is that you guys are having your date. Because in Nigeria, it's very, dating is like a different ball game, but still, like, these are important questions to ask a guy you're just getting to know, a guy that is or a girl that you're just getting to know. It's important to ask them these kind of questions, then you know the kind of person that they are, and see if this is the kind of person you want to be with or the kind of person that you want to have around you, if that makes sense. So I hope that you found this video helpful. I hope that you enjoyed these questions. If you have other nice first date questions, of course, leave it in the comment section. Somebody might just need it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please do not forget to give this video a huge thumbs up, comment and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.